Here's to make you think. My roommate told the department in this area that they're wasting money on a false complaint. Meanwhile, there are multiple complaints of abuse that the landlord is abusing the tenants. There's even camera footage of it. So, with that going on, do they waste any money investigating it? No, not even a dime. They waste it all on claims that are unfounded, have nothing to them, nothing whatsoever to them. Just a bunch of hearsay bullshit. Meanwhile, the victim even says, "Stop, you're wasting money." If the victim's telling you to stop, then what the hell is the purpose? That's fucking terrible. But here's the fucked up part that makes you think. So I have had police officers literally put their hands on me because I don't have the information they need. Literally, I can't. I can't read minds, or I wasn't there. So or I literally am on the ground hurt, and they literally just beat me more. Or I've literally had officers just take their anger out on me when I was homeless. I've also been lit on fire before while having permission to stay on somebody's property in a tent. I literally had permission, and the people of authority in the area knew where I was. It wasn't like I was hiding it. I was lit on fire. That's only one of them. I've also had landlords punch me and beat me, verbally abuse me, and use hate speech in the process. I've had roommates literally put their hands on me and beat me. I've had roommates in hospitals and in general try to rape me. I've literally had them cross the line where I had to literally get mad, throw them across the room, and go get staffing authorities. I've had roommates literally as an adult and as a child try to put their hands on me or in one way or another. I've literally had my mother put her hands on me and poison me and drug me and give me extra medicine. I've literally had I've even had my own father smack me around for a lost USB. I don't care about any of that. But as an adult, I've had my own landlord. I've had homeless people. I've had police officers. I've literally had my own roommates. Now, if I report that, you think anybody's going to waste any money investigating it? You think anybody's going to hear my complaint? No. And that's why I don't care about that stuff. I know how to move on and deal with it. The ones I care about are from people of authority like the police officers, the landlords. Those people have to be held accountable. Roommates? Hell no. Mother, fathers? Because they hit me with a ruler? Fuck that shit. No, I can be thrown away. I don't gotta deal with it. That's not traumatic to me. I've had a lot worse. I've had cops beat me and light me on fire. I've literally had roommates and other problems. And the roommates, you got to leave or you got to deal with it in a different way. You got to make it clear if they're senile or something. There's a movie it's called Frankenstein Monster or something. It's about the guy who created one of the Frankenstein monster movies. I got to take this Nicorette out of my lip. Sorry about the speech. I know I suck at talking in general. But I'm trying to quit smoking, so I use a 4 milligram pouch or lozenge. And that's Nicorette. Anyways, so yeah, I've had many what they call disability abuses, where people have taken advantage of me while I'm unconscious or while I can't talk. I've had many people take advantage of me and what they call abuses or assaults. But you literally have unfounded bullshit, and they're wasting taxpayer dollars on that. Meanwhile, you got a whole building, 10 years of reports being what? Purposely ignored, purposely avoided. They're taking evasive action to try to make sure they can get more people sick and make more money. I mean, why are these founded camera footage multiple reported, health hazard, picture recorded, video recorded, lights out falling people and slipping down the hallways years ago, and water coming in for 10 years. Before we moved in, there was buckets of water coming in that hole. Buckets. There was mushrooms in the floor. This is beyond health hazard. This is dangerous to live in. I wouldn't be surprised if the wood is so rotted that the structure isn't sound anymore. I really couldn't say, but the water damage on my side of the building is so severe, it could be structurally not sound. But there's no way to tell until you start taking it apart. But you can tell by the videos, and when we first moved in, the amount of space where water was allowed to come in, if there was any support beams or any wood down there, it's rotted. For sure, our whole window is rotted out, and if that water went straight down onto a wooden beam, oh, that wooden beam is screwed. Not only that, all the wood is so moldy that anybody who doesn't live in here with a mask or respirator is screwed. It's bad.